Hey, what's up, guys? I am making this recipe that I came up with. Super, super easy meal. You can see on the left and the right, they're two different, versions, but it's the same soup. So this is shredded chicken tortellini soup, but I am vegetarian and I just changed the protein so that I could make it at work. Now, this recipe is really easy. I'm going to be making it with the Impossible ground meat, but again, you can make it with whatever kind of protein you want. And you can see here that I'm cutting up some portobello mushrooms. Whatever mushrooms you want to use, you can. You don't like mushrooms, you can totally leave it out. It's whatever you want. So mushrooms have a lot of water in them. So what you're going to do is you're going to cook up your mushrooms without any oil or anything. You want to sweat that mushroom water out. And then I used a small whole onion and I used sweet, but you can use whatever onion you want. I just did sweet because I like it. I don't really care. And you can see you can chop it up however big or small you want. There is no right or wrong way. And that's really it. It was a small onion too, so throw it in the pot. I'm not sure if I added oil yet. I'll check right now, but just kind of cook it up. You're gonna saute the mushrooms, and there's my beautiful dog, Lily. And I sauteed the mushrooms and the onions up. Just get with it on that. And then here comes the protein part. I used Impossible ground meat. You can use whatever you want. Chicken, ground beef, whatever. Whatever kind of seasonings you have, Italian or garlic, you can use. I use that because that's what I had on hand. It's the roasted garlic, and then the other one was cacio e pepe. So you can use an Italian blend, whatever you want. The ground meat that I'm using, of course, you just have to cook it really quick until it hits 165, which did not take long at all. While that is cooking up, I just grab a whole bunch of spinach. You can use spinach, whatever kind you want, whatever. And you can chop it up however big or small. I just did a completely rough chop. And that's really it. I'm not really caring. It's gonna shrink down, as we all know how spinach does what it does. So I used, I think, 2 big handfuls of spinach, but you can add however much you want. And super easy. So the ground meat is already cooked at this point, and just throw it in there. And whatever kind of pasta sauce you like. I like that one. You can use whatever. It doesn't matter. It's all pasta sauce and gonna taste good. So if you have your favorite, go for it, use it. And then this is the heavy whipping cream. And then the veggie broth. And then at the end of this whole cooking experience, I ended up using almost the whole container of veggie broth because you're going to want it to have a lot of liquid, like a soup kind of. Pour some of the broth in there, shake it up, get all of that good stuff out of there. Don't let it go to waste. And like I said, you can use whatever. Now this is H-E-B Deli Tortellini. It cooks in 4 minutes. It's a product of Italy, so it's really good. It's filled with ricotta and spinach. So literally this meal is like, yeah, it's like they're really stuffed in there. And these tortellinis literally cook in 4 minutes as long as you have enough liquid to cook them ahead of time, or liquid to fill the pot and it goes over it, then you're good. It'll cook within 4 minutes. And you can see how it is pretty thick. So that's why I'm going to be adding more of the liquid. And I'm making sure they all get submerged in the pasta sauce. But definitely Make sure you have enough liquid because you're going to cook this for a little bit, like 4 minutes, and you don't want it to all evaporate or whatever. You want your noodles to get cooked. And this pasta is really good. So if you have an H-E-B near you, grab it. It's really good. I mean, you can't beat it. It cooks in 4 minutes. So, and cover it up. Let it cook for about 4 minutes. And then that was it. We made this meal. Here again is the recipe. Boom. Enjoy.